Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi. My name is Muhammad Danish Iskandar Bezarul Ikram. I am from the Computer Science program and my matrix ID is 22006595. So today I would like to make a video presentation about my chess curriculum code KFP 1171. So a little bit of introduction about me. I am from Pakar, a district area in Terengganu. I have one brother which is 2 years younger than me. I studied in MRSM Kuala Berang when I'm in Form 1 to Form 3 and MRSM Pekala Chepa from Form 4 to Form 5. I basically learned how to play chess since I was 12 years old. I only learned how to the basic move of chess and also the basic openings of chess. It was because I was inspired by my father, who was a Terengganu chess player when he was younger. Because of that, I'm inspired to play chess, and I'm joining the UTP's chess curriculum in UTP to improve my understanding towards chess and maybe sometime becoming a chess master. But that's a long way to go. So, I want to explain a simple rule in chess. So, chess has 3 time control, which is standard, rapid, and blitz. Standard is a game where each player's thinking time is at least 60 minutes. Therefore, a game for 1 hour, 2 hours is called a standard game. Rapid is a game where each player's thinking time is more than 10 minutes but less than 60 minutes, which in range is 10 to 60 minutes. So for example is 30 minutes or 15 minutes. So the time control that is currently used at the FIDE's World Rapid Championship is 15 minutes with 10 seconds of increment. 10 seconds of increments means that every move the player's clock will add 10 seconds to the player's time. So a blitz game is a game where each player's thinking time is 10 minutes or less. Usually people play it for 5 minutes or 3 minutes in blitz. But for now, in FIDE's World Blitz Championship, 3 minutes with 2 seconds of increment is used in FIDE's World Blitz Championship. So yeah, that's the basic time control in chess. So now I want to tell you about touch move in chess. So a player who have the move deliberately touches a piece on the board must move or capture that piece. So for example, if I touch my piece and it was my move at that time, I have to move that piece. Or if I touches the opponent's piece, then I have to capture it. But if the touched piece cannot be legally moved or captured, then there is no penalty. Which means if I cannot capture that piece or I cannot move that piece legally, then I will not receive any penalty even if I touch it. But there's a French word called "jeu-dupe." I don't know how to sound it, which means I adjusted. A player can announce this word "jeu-dupe" before touching the piece to adjust a piece on its square without being required to move it. Because in physical chess, sometimes the chess piece are not in the square that we want, not in the center of the square. So we can say "jeu-dupe" and then adjust the piece so that it will be perfectly in the middle of the square. So for castling, it must be done by moving the king first, then the rook. Which means if you touch the rook, then you have to move the rook without castling. Which means you have to find a legal move to move the rook. And if you, but if there's no legal move, then you won't be penalized. So what's the difference between checkmate and stalemate? So according to the example here, checkmate is where the king is in check and cannot escape from attackers. Checkmate ends with a clear winner. So for this first example, we can see that the king is under check with the queen and the king cannot run and there's no piece to block the check. Therefore, this game is a checkmate. Where a stalemate is where the king is not in check, but there is no other legal move for the king or other pieces to move. So stalemate ends in a draw or tie. For example, for black here, the black has no legal move and the piece is stuck. And because of that, both of the game ends with a draw. And therefore, both of the players receive half of the marks. So this is my Rizzoli chess game. I play as white for 5 games and black for 5 games. As you can see, some of them I win, some of them I lose. I usually use the English opening, or maybe the London system, or the basic e4 e5 opening. So that's it. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you like it, and goodbye.